is casualty of Merriman. Oh, a casualty of Merriman. Munger is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Luden stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up. You nudge Wagner. You're needed. Ah, it's Luden. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Wagner releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? Ha. We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. It's probably going to be like a 30-40 day journey and Prince will die on the way. Good times. Map of the world. You can explore it by dragging the mouse to pan and using the mouse wheel to zoom. Location of your caravans by movements icon. Oh. Holds much lore. You can explore the map at any time clicking on locations for more information. Honestly, this is a good size map. I feel like this is the Plains of Slaughter. Alright. Well, I guess we'll see. We head north, then east, past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand, going to be a long march. You should have drank last night, Luden. Why not take the ships to Skymerstead? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skimmerstead. A half-sunken cities, crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Luden exhales through the nose. Poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to chop off to. Luden's got a shorter wick than Hakan. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Venderfilla for lucky. Alright, so camp. It's where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel HUD. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equipped items in the hero's tent. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. High morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in a mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite whenever you're ready to get back to the road. As long as it's not a gacha system, we're golden. Alright. Let's look at him. So we have the abilities. Bring the pain. Strikes an adjacent enemy for armor breaking damage before hunkering down and boosting his passive ability. Alrighty. So we have no points available there. We can promote him though. Sure. I don't really know if that matters too much. I don't know how much we want to hold on to renown, but yeah. The unit has points available to spend on improving stats. Activate one of the plus buttons above. Do we want to just dump things into damage? What is this though? We'll have one in there. And just do a little bit of that. So he can hit some shields. Probably need to just focus on damage with him, but it is what it is. Alright, I think we can leave here. Hopefully get on the journey.
Winterfell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
Oh, fun. There's a bunch of people. I like how we have this many people, but like we really only use like 4 or 5 in the team. Buy Hatterboard. That's a lot of borrow for some missing cattle. What? A couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself, until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. My boy's seen men up on the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Scofflings out here, maybe? Could they have Varro working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about as the caravan sets up tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds in Varro? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up. You hear that? Where's looting? It's faint. Sounds like fighting in something else. Khan takes off and run. Alright, so clicking any tile will automatically make a path, but you can also set waypoints. Click once to make a waypoint. Now set the next waypoint. This is often useful when you need to avoid certain tiles. Oh, there are going to be hazards. These guys, though. For each enemy armor higher than your strength, there's a 10% chance the attack will be deflected. Fun! So it's like 50% chance of just missing altogether. Huh. He went down quick. Man, they just destroyed this place. Alright, let's just go here. Sundering impact. Why not? Didn't really do much. So, I think we're gonna have to start knocking down their armor. Probably have to kill these guys here first. Yeah, looks like it. Use up a little bit of willpower to go and knock them. Bring the pain. Break damage to target. Sure. Alright, let's go ahead and try to start just knocking his shield down. That was a good hefty hit, though. Of course. He didn't last long either. I mean, breaks the armor. That's what I thought. This guy's sitting at 9 health left. I so don't know if I should even be focusing on this or if I just don't kill these guys, but I think that we're close enough on him to maybe make it worth it if these guys even live through this. I don't have any willpower left there. Do I hit him for 8? Yeah, don't really think it's worth doing anything there, so I'm just gonna hit this guy. Start trying to knock his health out. Okay, so at least kill him. I think I don't. Willpower stat. Sure. Still at 80% though. God, I probably should use the willpower there. These guys are just destroying my team though. This guy's not gonna last much longer. 5 health left. bit by little bit. 2 health. At least can kill one of them. Down he goes. No more willpower, looks like. So we'll just keep sitting here and hitting each other. And just pick all the bodies up. Hopefully they're just damaged and not dead. Alright. Nice rewards. He gets promoted. He's injured. I can already see this game being a little bit harder than I at first expected, but we'll see. Trying to get yourself killed, Luden? What are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. Never seen a dredge before, boy? What kind of idiot? Break their armor first. Where did they come from? We didn't even see them. They were just there. Khan goes to where Wagner lies face down. The future Varl king lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood. Wagner's dead. Well, short-lived. Tied to the arrow. Where'd that thing come from? Shh, stay close. I think it saw us. Oh, spicy. Deployment happens before battle. Click your units, Rook and Alette, to deploy them within the blue squares. Click ready to start the battle. Let's just toss him there. Hopefully he goes first and can draw some attention. Within range, so I'm just going to end the turn here. Hopefully not die. Probably could have just left him there, but can I hit from here? Hits all units between the archer and the target, though, so it's going to end up hitting him. I'm going to leave that as is. I was worried about accidentally hitting him. We'll see. Okay, cool. He's probably just gonna die from here anyway. Let's go this way. Mark the prey. It's actually not bad. Thread the needle. Let's see what that does. Nothing's worth. He's gonna end up dying before I get a chance to do much. I think it's okay, actually. Alrighty. Defeat an enemy with a hunter. A little bit of renown. Was that a dredge? Alette looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her chest. It was. Let me see. Are you hurt? No, I'll be fine. When the dredge attacked your cart and the ox bolted, it spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through the trees when you glance that direction. All that food, that's the last we're going to get before winter. What do we do? Don't run. Let me think. Ah. Do we? There's probably a chance of dying if we do, though. I feel like supplies are probably important. Let's see them in the trees. Are you sure about this? No, we have to try. Be quick. Probably end up getting hurt, but Lex calms the ox while you frantically toss supplies back into the cart. More dredge emerge, but you manage to get the cart moving again before they can close in. The colossal figures slowly recede into the distance. Hey, supplies! Supplies represent food and other goods used to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. The more people are in the caravan, the faster supplies will diminish. You can see how many days of supplies you have left on the travel display at the top of the screen. Most towns will have supplies to sell, as well as a few items. Okay, so... days. This is days of supplies, so at least it counts that in days. And now we have the red banner, so I think like these are the people the story is actually supposed to be for. And everybody else that we were doing in the beginning is probably people that we meet halfway through, something like that. Fancy old cart.
I never expected to see the dredge with my own eyes. What happened in the north? Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home, and Alette grips my hand tight. We must find Ivor.
I just like the size of them in comparison to the size of the cart. I think it's massive. Ivor. The enormous varl in question towers over the men in the training field. He squints as you approach. Already back, Huntsmaster. Thought you'd be tomorrow. Dredge everywhere. Dredge? How do they get through Greyhorn? Must have broken through the fort. The fighters nearby have stopped sparring. They gather around you. Damn it, they'll be here soon if they're not already. You hear screams. From the outskirts, people are running toward the Great Hall. Ivor turns to one of the older boys in his group of fighters. Agil, take Alette to the Great Hall. Tell the chieftain what's happening. The rest of you gather up as many people as you can. Come on, Alette. No, wait. I want to help. I feel like I'm probably just going to go ahead and take her with, try to bump up the, XP and all that. But maybe if I have her go to the thing, then she'll be able to save people there. I was going to say let them fight. I want to invite some goats to join us too. You're asking for dead kids. I won't let anything happen to her. They'll have to deal with it sooner or later, Ivor. What now? Gale, keep your shield up. We just hold them off until everyone's inside, then we figure out what to do next. More shouts draw your attention to some houses atop a nearby hill. Okay, houses. Sure enough, dredge are gathering in number. Fear threatens to bubble over into panic. How long do we need to keep this up, you ask? Ivor shakes his head unknowingly. That's a bad sign. Turn order. So just do that. We'll see what happens. What's this item? Let's bracelet. Do I do anything with it? Okay, cool. That works. So it just basically gives do I want to put the strength and stuff on him? Willpower. Let's put that on there. We'll see what happens. Ready for battle. Alrighty. Put him here. We'll have him go to this one, and then He could go way over there. No, what's his... You know what, at this point, he can probably go here. He's probably able to handle all of that. Or do we want to just let them work their way over so we just skip their turns? It's probably the smartest way to do it. Yeah, just do it like that. So head here. I don't know if I'm close enough for that. I'm gonna leave Mark Prey for later. And hit this, take out a little bit of the shield. Alrighty. And go here. These guys with their shields though. I didn't seem to do much there. Have him... Actually, let's go like this. Stonewall him. That's probably just actually doing defensive. What's his attack? Hit. So need to take out some of the shield. So I think I only need to knock the shield down enough to be able to do straight damage. I think that's all that matters there. Yeah, then we'll power this up to 6. So he should be able to kill him next turn. Hopefully we can deal with that guy. Oh, can he not kill him this turn? Ooh, that's probably bad then. Or maybe on prey. Sweet. Ooh, don't die though. It's at 1 health. Actually pretty good. No! Stop it! No! You bastard. Still not really doing that much damage. I feel like I should be doing more. Yeah, still 70% there. Knock his shield down a little more. That should be the last round, though. You know what? Sure, we'll power it. Make sure he's dead. He's gonna be like this. All these promotions and then injured. Sorry, Rook. Honest. I didn't mean it. Difficulty. Combat can be unforgiving. Don't hesitate to change the difficulty of battle if it leaves you frustrated, or you find yourself needing a tougher challenge. Use the options when you change difficulty. I don't wanna! Black horde is forming at the tree line. Enough of this, says Ivar, glancing over his shoulder. We're going back. Then adds, Rook, I'm doing one more check of the houses around here. See if you can find anyone. We either stay here, probably have to fight again. I think that besides Rook, we're probably okay with that. We might save some more people. As you turn to head back, a Colossus appears around the side of a house. It silently looms over Alette, its face an expressionless stony mask, more terrifying than any roar it may have produced. Time seems to slow as it pulls back its enormous mace. So we either shout, she probably doesn't know what's going on. It probably gets killed anyway, or maybe can dodge. With this, we can shoot it, hopefully it looks at us, and then that gives us something, or we just run at it and she gets killed anyway. I wonder if they actually kill off main characters. Like, if it actually is one of these types of games where it's like, if we answer this wrong, she's dead, she's gone, and go from there. As though second nature, you knock an arrow. Alette is standing directly between you and the dredge, making the shot perilous at best. If you're off by a few inches... Nah, yeah, just shoot. The arrow bounces off the dredge's face, inches away from what you think is an eye. It recoils, then turns upon Alette again. Egil rushes to her side. Ivar throws himself between them, catching the mace on his shield, and returns the favor, crushing the dredge's head with his shield point. When the dust settles, you can see that everyone is alright. Let's get out of here, says Ivar, as he goes to check the last few houses nearby. Rook, see if you can find any more survivors and meet me in front of the hall. Well, at least we didn't die! Alright, you find anyone? A few. Sent them inside. Gods, this is bad. I'm out of practice, Rook. Look, as long as I've known you, you've always wormed your way out of talking about Dredge. This would be the time to start talking. I can tell you they rarely stop for rest. The sooner we leave, the better. They'll follow us until we're tripping over tired women and children. Then they'll attack. Even after we've wiped out, they'll keep coming, trampling corpses in their wake. There's no end to them. How did anyone survive the Great Wars? Ask the Menders, I wasn't there. But I know you've fought your fair share. Yeah, I've killed enough slag for one lifetime. That's why you're going to save us now. Don't lay that on me. Come, let's get inside. Okay, so I guess this is the camp. Go to the market. Let's just go shop. Don't worry about all the people dying outside. We're okay. So 1 willpower per kill, strength resist, which actually might be worth it. Strength or aggro, dodge strength. Probably worth looking into for tanks. We can buy supplies. Let's buy some supplies and let's buy this. Sure. I think we're probably okay. Yeah, let's leave it at that. We'll save the rest of it for later. Warrior units is injured. Injured units can still fight, but have a penalty to max strength equal to the number of days wounded. They heal as time passes when resting in a camp. Your items are shown at the bottom of the roster. Drag items onto the units. Yeah. So, to strength resist plus 1 will per kill. Need to check and see what these stats are, which actually, do we have anything in here for that? Nope. Oh, let's toss this on him. Maybe. Oh, do I need to be 5 first? That makes sense. Yes. I will promote him and hope that he doesn't die. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Because I am out of renown now. Rook, thank the gods you made it. The great hall is an utter din, filled as it is with dozens of terrified families. Don't stop worrying yet. I haven't. What in the depths is going on? Dredge milling around, ransacking houses? The chieftain's wife finds you, pushing through the crowd. They must not know, or they must know we're here. Why haven't they attacked? Don't know. I wouldn't expect it to last. I've made some decisions, but tell me straight, what would you both do in my place? I'd have left by now. They're already outside the doors. Not so easily done. Rook? Honestly, yeah, I would just get out. Chieftain sighs a deep and heavy breath, slumping. He looks years older. I imagined us fighting back and saving the town, but nonsense. Ivar's right, of course. We can't just wait to be slaughtered. Where do we go? If Dredge are coming down from the north, Frostfell, to the west. It's close and it has walls. I intend to be free of Skogger in one push, nobody left behind. I wouldn't. If they follow us, we're done. What do you suggest? Let me create a distraction, then go. I'll catch up on the road to Frostville. Oh. Do we let him just stay here? He'll probably end up dying. Let's see. Do we help with it? What if we set the town on fire as we left? We'll return here one day, whether I live to see it or not. Let's just stay and create a distraction. That's probably a bad idea. That wasn't part of my plan, Ivor. Nope. Then I'm coming with you. It catches you by surprise. The chieftain rubs his chin, but doesn't argue. The training she's given Alette, you've no doubt she can handle a bow. Fine, I'll get the townspeople ready. Make your move, Ivor. We'll leave when you're clear. Thanks for watching. I'll have the next episode out soon. If you want to watch any of these games be played real time, drop by my Twitch, or join me on Discord or Twitter to keep up to date with me. All the links are in the description down below, and remember to always crave the grave.